Hello everyone, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for coming here today and being with me. Today's pick a card is the next steps in your career. So what's going to be happening within your career and what steps you may need to take going forward. All right, so we're going to get some advice and some information from Spirit. And as always on this channel, Spirit completely customizes each and every pile so that no two are alike and the messages are completely unique to you. So I will give you guys some time now to meditate on your cards, and I will see you in your pile. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being with me here today. We are looking into what are the next steps in your career. So what's happening next for you, what you got to focus on. And you guys were attracted to the something hidden card. So this automatically makes me think that there's like some kind of surprise coming in for you, maybe a surprise person with an opportunity or a message, or some kind of partner who's coming in, some kind of help, or some kind of support or yes from someone or an entity. So we will keep your card there. You guys also got a message which we will reveal soon. Okay, I'm just gonna see where Spirit wants to go. So they want more of these. Okay. Any more? Yes. Any more? Yep. Okay, bright idea. So maybe that's something hidden coming in, is a bright idea, a light bulb moment, or this person or thing that's coming in is going to illuminate the way or make something clear, make the path clear going forward. Dream and storm. So this almost makes me feel like this is definitely closely connected with your dream, okay, with what you're wishing for. And I think whatever this person or idea, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, how this comes through. But this is a key person or idea or information, whatever's hidden here, whatever is not clear to you right now or hasn't come through yet, is going to take you out of this maybe storm-like energy, or energy where it feels maybe chaotic, or you feel lost, or you feel like maybe like, it almost makes me feel like lost at sea a little bit. Maybe in the struggle, maybe it's gonna take you out of a maybe a job you don't like, or just a place or a state of mind, possibly. Like this could be your state of mind. And whatever this is going to, like, light bulbs are going to light up. It's going to be very clear as far as, you know, where you need to go, the steps you need to take, you know, whether this comes through your own inspiration and idea, or it comes through another person, or this is a yes. This is, you know, support. Yes, I like it. I'll take you, you know, yes to this new job. Yes to this place. Or the person comes in and says, hey, I want to hire you for this. I think you'd be great on our team. I would love to collaborate with you. Okay, it's definitely closely connected to your dream. And maybe you guys have been having some really intense dreams. An answer could come through your dream for some of you, for sure. Like you could get a really, really clear answer as far as something that you're wondering about, or a path that you should take. And some of you could be having really, really crazy dreams, maybe like disastrous dreams that are stemming from fears of, where you're headed or what you don't know. But whatever this hidden thing is, this is going to light the way for you. It's really going to show you what you need to do or focus on. So let's get more information here. Yeah, it's almost like lighting the way in the dark, where maybe things feel like, this almost makes me feel like it's like moon energy, like mysterious, like things maybe have not been working out the way you thought or you hoped, or you're being saved from some kind of darker situation here. But it's like all of a sudden the light bulb goes on. What was hidden is going to become clear, okay, clear as day. What was not clear to you as far as, direction, path, what to focus on, or, if they're going to accept me, that kind of thing. There's something here you're wondering about, you need answers to move you forward. Horse, nice. Okay, what else? More. Lion. Wow. I mean, you guys are like, you're extremely, extremely powerful and creative, okay? Both of these cards are like so much energy. And I feel like whatever this idea is, whatever this thing that's hidden, there's not going to be anything holding you back anymore. It's going to allow you to break through any kind of mystery, any kind of darkness, any kind of situation that's unfavorable to you, that's not working out. Okay, with the horse is like finally having that breakthrough and the energy being able to run, move so quickly. It's definitely a card of manifestation. All right, and the lion is like standing in that masculine power, taking the action that's needed and necessary, for your goal, for your dream. Okay. I'm going to read the horse out of the book for you guys. Or lion. We're going to do lion first. Patient, regal, a complete master. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, and no matter where our quest begins. Okay, so I feel like this is also telling you, like, look out for messages all around you in your dreams, okay? Everything is there for you. But also self-mastery could be part of or mastery itself, right? I think your dream maybe is to be a master in something, whether that is, in your creative pursuits, in your spiritual pursuits, your career in general, right? And it could all be linked. Sorry, I'm just getting something here that there might be some kind of key piece of information in a situation that maybe doesn't feel like a good one, right? Or it feels like chaotic and stormy, or like, and you're like, I need out of here or whatever. There might be some kind of hidden piece of information. Oh, I see the electricity. Like whatever this was that you've been through was key, and it's going to give you an idea. Okay, this might be for some. It's like the electricity, the lightning, sparks. Maybe this almost is like a tower. So maybe there might be a tower moment that happens, okay, or that is happening, which seems like, whoa, like a huge, crazy happening experience. And it seems like this it might not seem good at first. It might seem like, what do I do here? Like, this is kind of freaking me out. There's something hidden within here. There's some kind of hidden blessing in this thing that happens or might happen. Okay. And it's either going to give you a brilliant idea, or it's going to help spark the way, light the way forward. It's like, okay, let's say you're on a bridge, right? The bridge is like rickety, but you got to get to the other side. But you're like so scared to leave this bridge, even though it's like, it looks old. It looks like it might fall apart at any moment, but you're like frozen solid with fear. Okay. Because you're like, I don't want to move off this bridge, even though I know it's not stable. It's not secure. And then all you see is behind you, the bridge starts falling apart. Each little piece starts falling away. And so you're forced now to move, to go to the other side. Does that make sense? That's almost this is what Spirit is showing me right now. So it's almost like something happens that forces you to move, forces you to go, that reveals something hidden, okay? Either reveals some kind of hidden blessing within this situation, or it sparks a happening that then reveals the way forward or forces you to go forward. And then you're like, oh, I was meant to get here the whole time. Oh, I should have just crossed the bridge. I should have just gone, because now something's so clear to me. Now, oh, I was meant to be here. Now it doesn't seem so like maybe just intuitive, or it's just part of a dream. Like, it helps you move on it. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, let's see. Horse. Here we go. Momentum, freedom, expansion, energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful, again with the mastery, form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus and meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. So yeah, it's this momentum. It's like something might happen, or maybe your old job falls apart, or it seems like chaotic and, oh my gosh, I don't know am I going to get fired? Are they going to let me go? Or I just need to get out of here. Things are feeling like I don't want to be here anymore in some capacity or another. Okay, fill it in where it resonates with you. But it's like something like that, but then maybe reveal something hidden about yourself with how you deal with this. And you're like, oh, I can go. Like, oh, I'll be just fine, right? Or it's like this happens, and then you're like, oh man, and maybe it seems scary on the outside, but then you get released from something, or it forces you to go in a certain direction and maybe, start your own thing, or, go towards a new company. And then it's like, oh, that's why all this happened. I see. And the light is there. Finally, the bulb is there of like clarity of what I need to do to further my dream, or what I need to do to realize my dream. It's like this is causing the momentum. This is causing the movement forward, okay, further into mastery, or opening you up to mastery of something here. All right, we're going to go to the Before Tarot. Okay, next steps in Pile 1's career. What do they need to know? I'm hearing earth, wind, and fire. Because we got the earth with the horse, we got the wind, and we got the fire. So that to me brings messages of, and then we have the magician, right? It's like all elements. It's like groundedness in the physical, manifestation, okay? Some kind of physical bringing down. Then we have this, the wind, right? The messages, the movement, the change, okay? And then we have the fire, which is the creativity, the spark, the inspiration, the ideas. So there's like a massive change within some kind of creative ideas, some kind of creative manifestation for the positive. It's going to bring a lot of momentum, a lot more clarity, a lot more light to a situation, okay, to a dream, to what the moves you need to make, okay. Yeah, with the magician, it's like this is saying that your manifestation, what you've been trying to manifest, wants to come in now, okay, that whatever was hidden is becoming clear, okay, and maybe whatever tool we see here, so this could be communication, this could be, using your own voice, writing, but using all the tools here. He's not just using one, it's using all of them in order to bring down a manifestation, a dream, right, into the physical, bringing it down. Okay, maybe something that was once just a dream or once just an idea, okay. Eight of Swords. Yeah, something that you maybe were holding yourself back. That's this unmoving energy that I was feeling. It's almost like without this, you might not have moved in the right direction, or you have self-limiting beliefs in some way where you're like, oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't go off on my own. I couldn't start this thing. It's like there are some self-limiting beliefs here that were holding you back from seeing something or from receiving something. And so there might be some kind of storm happening, right? That disrupts your life in some kind of way, but it brings the lightning, it brings the idea, it brings the inspiration, it brings the clarity forward of something that you want to manifest within your life, furthering your mastery or bringing this in so that you can begin your mastery, your master path, okay, is what's coming through. And I've never heard that term before. Master path, okay. And I feel like it's going to reveal you in some way. It's almost like it's revealing a version of you or like who you were meant to become, because it's almost like you're holding yourself back and wherever you are right now. You do have a dream. You do have something that, an ideal dream or career, idea, project, version of you that you want to step into that maybe you're hiding away or you're holding it back, right? With the Eight of Swords. And whatever this is going to like help you come out of hiding, stand out, step out, okay? Show yourself or have the idea or the clarity of, oh, okay, yes, now I can step through. This is kind of forcing me to kind of step out from hiding or step out from behind the curtain, okay? Like Wizard of Oz. It's like, yeah, you are the wizard, okay? The magician. You can do this. You can do anything that you set your mind to, okay? And there is something that wants to come through you. There is something you are supposed to have mastery at here, okay? Like something big, something creative, yes. Something that's very passionate to you, okay? But it wants to come down into the physical as a physical manifestation. The momentum needs to come now. And so sometimes there has to be a happening to force us out of hiding, to force us out of stagnancy or of these beliefs or illusions that our mind tells us, so that we're afraid to move on it, or we're afraid to step in, or we're afraid to go towards it in some way, okay? Seven of Wands. Page of Swords. Four of Wands. I hope this is making sense. Please leave a comment if it is. Wow, Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. And 8, there's the mastery. Okay. Sorry, this is a bit messy here today, but you know what? Some days you gotta make a mess. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, that's whatever. Okay. There has been something that you have been praying. Look at this guy, right? He's praying. There's something he hasn't given up hope on. Okay, this can be a card of standing your ground, of fighting for something. Okay, but look, it's not even like he's fighting. It's like he's kind of surrendered his stick here. And just like, it almost seems like ingratitude to me. Like there's something that there has been, like a dream of yours that maybe you haven't acknowledged yet, or you haven't allowed yourself to step into it yet. But we see with the Page of Swords here, you stepping in. Okay, you stepping in. And this is saying, stand your ground on what it is you want, on who you want to be, on what it is you want to bring into your world. Stand your ground, even if things seem stacked against you. Even if, you might have to work through fears. You might have to work through your own self-limiting beliefs of you can't do it. You might have to work against societal beliefs of this is crazy. Okay. You're going to have to work through those, but you're going to have to let your curiosity and your passion for learning, your passion for life, your excitement for this new thing, and your faith guide you. Okay? Because you can trust it, and you don't want to know why, is because we have the 10 of Pentacles here. You have the 8 of Pentacles here. You have the 4 of Wands here. Okay? This is going to bring you into the stability, into the freedom with the horse and the 4 of Wands. Freedom. Okay? Financial freedom. Yeah? This is leading you. Whatever this is happening, your next steps now are being revealed to you as far as what you need to, how you need to go. And it is coming through that something that was either hidden, okay? But there's going to be some happening that might seem chaotic or might seem like a falling apart of something within your life that may have been foundational, okay? Because it wasn't built on something real, strong, stable. It just wasn't, and it wasn't for you. You weren't being fully seen, fully appreciated. You were holding yourself back in this way, in this place, okay? It was you kind of being afraid to allow yourself to be who you are, to step into your mastery, to step into who you're truly meant to become. And so now they're saying, you know something. There was something that you have on your heart, a dream that you wished upon, and only you know what it is. There's something that you have been hoping, praying, wishing for. And guess what? Now it wants to come in. Now it wants to come in, and you're going to be forced. There's going to be some kind of happening that forces you to move, that forces you to begin something new, a new page, okay? A new page. And you are going to have to start as a new aspect of self, learn something new, start something new in some way. Where, yes, that can be, it's not, there is going to be, work that needs to be done, but this is work that you actually want to do, that you're going to be proud of doing, and it's turning you into the master. It's like your mastery of the real is beginning, okay? Yeah, it's going to lead you ultimately to your freedom, okay? To a very stable, secure life, okay? Look at this, 10 of Pentacles, like, this is mastery completely, right, of the physical. This is turning your wishes, your dream, your goal into something extremely tangible for you, something very stable and secure for you and those around you. Okay? So whatever this is, even if it's hidden to you right now, it will be revealed very, very soon. And you will have clarity of the next moves. Okay? You will. As soon as this thing maybe falls apart or something happens in which you must let it go, and move forward, it might not come until that storm comes. It's like the storm hit, we see the lightning strike. It might be that actual event that sparks the idea, that sparks the clarity, okay? And so that will be your sign when things start to move forward in a positive way, even if it seems, whatever it is, chaotic, dark, a big foundational change where you're like, oh, whoa, okay, but that you'll know then clarity is coming. This is bringing me clarity as far as my path, as far as what I need to do next or move next. It will be shown to me, okay? It will give me the idea. It will give me the inspiration. Something will happen here, and I will then know where to begin. I will free myself from the self-limiting chains that I've put around myself out of fear of risking it all, fear of risking my safety, my security, my whatever, dignity. Like, if you're like, oh man, what will people think around me? What will my family think if I quit my job and I go off and start my dream? Or, it's something like that. It's like, this needs to happen. This needs to happen, and this is what's happening next for you, because you are meant to be a master. Or maybe this is you going into the next steps of mastery, but that does begin with something that that is new in some way or another, a new aspect of this, a new avenue of this thing, okay? But this is something that you are willing to fight for. Okay, something that's been on your heart, on your mind, a passion that you've been wanting that maybe you haven't acknowledged. I'm going to look at your little piece of paper here. Health and well-being. Yeah, and maybe maybe some of you are going into the health and well-being industry, or that's something that you're really passionate about, and that's going to not be for everyone, of course. Okay, but it could be and that could be spirituality. That could be, in the actual health world in any capacity, right? Crystals, massage, right? Dentistry, doctor, naturopath, right? It's like this is a very broad, and I also think that this is helping your health and well-being by you doing this, because maybe by you holding yourself back, it's affected you mentally, or if it's affected you physically, or all of the above. Okay, and the longer you stay in a place that's no good for you mentally, or stressing you out, or whatever it is, that's going to deter your health. That's going to really affect your health in the long term. So this is helping the health of your whole life and being. Okay, it's like the cure to the sickness. It's the thing that's going to help your life become healthy in every aspect. Right? It's mentally, I'm free. Right? Physically, I'm secure. And I'm healthy because I am, I'm happy every day, and I'm motivated to do this for myself. I'm motivated to be healthy. Now I'm gaining more money so I can get a gym membership. It's that kind of thing. There's something huge here that is coming in for you that is directly connected to your dream. It's going to give you the clarity as far as the next steps, or the step you need to take, bringing maybe something out from the old and freeing up the space so that you are now, the path is clear for you to go, to take the steps. Now, okay, maybe I have no choice but to just go, right? It's something like that. So, I'm going to get you guys some just last words of advice, okay? Some advice for my pile ones. Advice going forward. Justice. Nice. Guys, you have the Ten of Pentacles twice, okay? Ten of Pentacles twice. Have no fear. Please have no fear of this, of going towards this. Okay, you have the Ten of Pentacles twice. That is the most auspicious energy. Okay, justice, equality now, and justice. This is coming in for you because you deserve it. Okay, that it is your time. He's holding a watch here. Balance. It's time for balance. It's time for karmic balance to come in. You have worked so hard. You have maybe been focusing on your health and your mastery, and focusing on, things that you do want to pull in. And maybe it's been a lot of years of background work of like making sure you're healthy and stuff. And these are like the next steps going forward. It's like, it's your time now. It's time for you to step into this path of freedom and mastery of creating this huge dream, of creating this, massive wealth, and where you're, the magician here. You're the wizard. You're the one creating it all and manifesting it all. You're the one stepping into the power position and the power shoes in your life. Okay, this is like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is my time. It's time to go. It's time to act. It's time for this to come through for me. Okay, we have, look, Four of Wands twice as well. Guys. And the Hermit. You are a master. It's time for you to step into your mastery. It is time for you. Okay, you are a master at something here. And maybe you're hiding it. Maybe you're not admitting, you're holding yourself back. But you either don't realize it. Okay, this is what's hidden about you. Or you do, but you're afraid to act upon. Okay, you're afraid to open it up. You're afraid to actually start. You're afraid to, oh, I'm not ready. I have more work to do. I have more learning to do. No, it's your time now. You have to step into these shoes. Okay, it is going to grow into something so huge for you. Okay, into something that it's going to make you extremely, extremely stable, secure in life. And it's also going to bring you closer to your soul tribe, your family. Okay, that security of community and freedom of expression. Okay, justice is here to say that you are ready. You have reached mastery. You have reached that level where you're ready to step into these shoes. You're ready to start this thing. Okay, and it's going to expand and grow into something much bigger than whatever the heck that you're afraid of losing. Okay, or whatever you're afraid of what people will say. They will not be saying things for long, I promise you. You are ready. You're ready for this. You're ready to step up into this. You're ready for up-leveling, for mastery, for starting this thing, for acting upon this dream. Okay. And if you don't know where to start, it will be clear to you. You will be getting the light bulb moments. You will be getting the inspiration. Okay, in divine timing. And they're saying, because this reading is coming out now, that you will be receiving this very soon. And it's gonna break you out of some kind of stagnancy, stuckness in some situation. All right, pile one. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Please leave a comment if you resonated with this, and also give me a thumbs up if you resonated. And yeah, if you'd like to know more, you can book a reading with me down in the description box. And please subscribe if you don't want to miss another reading going forward. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, pile one. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your next steps in your career reading. You guys were attracted to Seven of Wands, stand your ground. So there is something that you have major conviction on that you know is meant to happen in your life. And look, the sun is rising here. It's like triumph. This is kind of the feeling I'm receiving, like finally, after maybe holding out for such a long time, putting in so much work and effort, because maybe you kept working when maybe you didn't see a lot of results, and you just kept, knowing that one day it'll come through, and I'm seeing it starting to peek through. Okay, so we're gonna get more of these cards here for you. Pile two. Next steps in pile two's career. Choose wisely, another 7. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna do more of these. Okay, we have obstacles and challenges. 5 of Wands. Wow, the waiting game. Yeah, there's something that's been taking a long time that's about to come through for you. There's been something that you've been working towards, and I see, like, this almost reminds me of the energy switching, like something that was bare is now starting to blossom, to bloom. Okay, it's like pretty soon this is going to be reset, right? So it's like the waiting game, you having to, struggle, fight, the obstacles, the challenges. Okay, they're saying now that this is, and I feel like this all happened, this is your why. This has all been happening so that you could become clear as far as what path you want to take. It was almost like you had to show your dedication to the path. I love it. 7, 7, 5, and 2. 5 and 2 is 7. So it's like 3 7s here, which is like the highest spiritual number. Okay, so huge spiritual growth. Also like blessings. Okay, huge blessings coming in. Because I feel like you really showed your conviction towards something. And so they're saying the waiting game for this, I don't know like how this is connected to your career, as far as maybe it's career success, maybe it's being seen, maybe it's you've been working on your own business or practice in something. Okay, and it's like been a lot of the work. It's been a lot of going round and round, trying things, right? Waiting for acknowledgement, waiting for appreciation, or waiting for this thing to take off. Having to face all of the obstacles and challenges within that, of, okay, this isn't working, doing all of the real struggle work of building something, making all of the maybe tough choices as far as where I'm taking this, as far as, where my purpose is leading me, and all of it all of that contains, right? So really steering the ship to maybe a huge dream, right? And it's like we have to make so many choices before the sun starts to come up. We have to really face all of the challenges, working into something, especially when it's big, especially when it's something that's really big on our hearts. There is a lot of trial and error that has to happen before it is truly what it is we want, right? Before it manifests as the thing, and before we are the people who can actually make it come in, or hold the space for it. Okay, they want your note. This is interesting. They keep bringing my attention to your note. So they want you to have your note right now. Pile 1 had it. Okay, you guys have soul family. So maybe your soul family is deeply connected with this. Maybe this has been bringing you, towards those who are meant to be with you in this, who are meant to help you in this. And maybe that's why it's been taking us so long. Maybe it's been trying to guide us in the right direction, right, towards those who can maybe help. Or maybe this is like you building a bigger company or a bigger business, or maybe this is a big spiritual community you want to build, right? And so that takes the right people in the right place, and like all of these different things to come together. And that's maybe why it's taken so long. It's like maybe there's multiple paths involved in this. And so, it's like it had to be maybe the right time, the right place for this all to come through. Even if this is you just putting out your message or your product or whatever, and it needed to be the right time in order to bring in the soul family, the right eyes, the people who are actually going to see it and appreciate what it is that you provide or put out. All right, we're going to get an animal spirit card here. Okay, and this one, black egg. Yeah, this talks about there's something that you have to communicate. There's something deep within you that needs communicating. Maybe you communicate in some way. And then we have the bear and the beaver. Yeah, this talks about like all of the hard work, feeling that hibernation time, right? Really being in that hibernation time, but not having it go to waste, like putting in all of the hard work within that time, building it all in the waiting period, right? In the gestation period, doing all the important underground work. In the black egg, finally, it talks about like speaking your truth. And that works so well with stand your ground, right? It is standing in that power, standing in that truth of who I am, of what I'm here to do, putting out your message, like we said, right? So that your soul family can be attracted to you, so that, you know, those who resonate can find you, okay? And so I feel like some kind of path or some direction, see how it's pointed? It's like right here. It's going to be clear to you coming through. If it has not been clear yet, you are coming out of a time of hibernation, of waiting, of, you know, doing all of the hard work behind the scenes. And now it's your direction is going to be clear as far as the light. Okay, here I see the light peeking through. Now I know. Finally, a little bit of clarity is coming. Now I know my next step to take. I know where I have to put my attention towards, my action towards. It is deeply connected with your message and however you portray this. There is a deep truth within you that wants to be expressed, okay, that wants to be heard, that needs to be seen or acknowledged, put out there, okay? This is saying stand your ground for what you know to be true. Stand your ground for your own expression of this truth. Okay, that is what's going to bring you closer to those who are on your similar vibe. All right, who are going to support and help you through this. The light will start coming through. Okay, and don't be afraid if you do come up against obstacles or challenges during this. Okay, during speaking out, during expressing yourself, okay? Because it is going to bring you closer to those who love and appreciate you and vibe with you. But it also might bring up those who fight against it, right? Who are like, oh, this, I don't get this. It's all of those like, you can't do this, right? It's the pitchforks. And it's like, yeah, that's always going to come through, especially when you're coming from a place of truth, okay? A place of divine truth. You're going to have those who love you and who vibe with you, but you're also going to have those who are like, how could you? This is dark, this is bad, this is whatever, right? And so they're saying there is a huge waiting period about to end for you. You're going to have to make the choice to go towards something, to release something, okay, to overcome something. But it will lead you closer to the goal, to those who get you, okay? It will draw them in, however you express this. I want to get more information. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, again with the communication here. And Strength. Yeah. It's almost like you guys have a challenge ahead of you. I think the challenge ahead of you is going to be you coming out of hibernation, right? You coming out of the working behind the scenes or the toiling away without maybe this is you creating something, I want to say in the dark, but because it's just not revealed yet. All right. So this is you working on something. Maybe you've been preparing things. You've been creating a project, whatever it is, right? And now it's time for that energy to swap. It's time for you to start building this thing in the physical. And I think it has to do with other people for a lot of you. It's going to have to do with either you putting out your message, you putting out your message, and it's like building I want to say, it's not going to be a committee for all of you, but it's like that, right? Where it's like, here's my message, Ace of Swords, Black Egg. I'm putting it out there. And it's allowing, she's projecting, she's yelling, she's speaking her message, she's speaking her truth. And that attracts people in, right? It attracts people who go, yeah, or no. It's going to attract both. But what matters is that it will attract those who are on your same level, who are on your vibe, who want to build this with you in the physical, are going to help you support, appreciate, whatever it is, collaborate, okay? And so you do have a new challenge coming up ahead of you, and it is the challenge of coming out of hibernation, out of the waiting period, the gestating period, of working behind the scenes, and actually releasing, actually coming out with this, actually, putting it out there, putting yourself out there. I feel like that's the next obstacle, the next challenge that you might be faced with in order for you to step into this, in order for you to stand in your ground, stand in your convictions, having the strength to be like, okay, it's time. It's time for me to come out of this time. It's time for me. I'm ready. It's time for me to step into the light, to make this choice, to reveal this, to put it out there, to stand in my power, okay? Even if that's just you on a forum, hey, who else wants to do this with me? I have this idea. If this is you creating a physical product or a creation, and you put it out there on social media, on YouTube, on whatever it is, and saying like, just this is it, right? Who wants, putting it out there maybe for sale, putting out your YouTube video and seeing, the people who support you and building that way. Okay, those are just a couple examples, right? But yeah. All right, let's get some more. Okay, that was fast. All right, so we have the Lovers, the choices again, okay? There's going to be a choice to be made here. A choice to start, a choice, Page of Pentacles, and the Moon. It's almost like you have to make a choice to bring yourself out of being hidden, okay? Out of the dark, out of you have to, like, it's almost like it's time to start building this in your physical world. And so the choice is going to be brought to you soon. So that might come through as, maybe it's someone meets you and wants to work with you and they go, okay, are you ready to do this? Let's go. This could be through someone saying yes. This could be you just having to make that choice of, I can't learn anything more in the place where I'm at, and I have to make the choice to now put it out there, to now reveal myself, to now, it's almost like the choice has to be made by you in a lot of ways. Like I really get that feeling that it is from the inside out. It is from your own strength that you choose to go forward, to stand your ground on something, to stand in your power on what it is that you know to be something of importance, okay? Something that you want to bring about in your life, something that you know has to be shared, has to be put out there. I think that because they're saying choose wisely, I think it's going to be up to you. Are you going to do it? Are you going to answer the call? Are you going to challenge yourself in the next ways that needs to happen, right? Are you going to stand and face this? Are you going to, risk coming out of... It's funny because I almost feel like the Moon for you guys is familiar. it's like stepping out of the darkness, but it is stepping into the unknown, and the unknown is like what is outside of my safe, comfortable space, where I'm more hidden, or I'm more, homebody, or, I don't know if I put this out there, what if I get the wrong reaction or I get a bad reaction? And it's risking that to bring something that is very important to you, to bring in something where it's not just an idea or a thought anymore. It's, I'm ready now to make this a physical thing in my life. I'm ready now to, create money from this. I'm ready now to bring about a bit of prosperity in my life. And this is just the start, right? This is just the start. And this is going to grow into something much bigger. Judgment at the bottom. Okay, the time for you to step into your power, step into your purpose, who you can be. And look at that. I love that, because that was like the start, right? It's the start. And where is it leading you? To the 10 of Cups, to your ultimate fulfillment, okay? To feeling that freedom, feeling like the stars are all aligning for me, feeling that I am totally free because I'm so fulfilled. My heart feels full, and I get to actually bring financial and physical success with this. But I also just feel so justified within myself and my heart, and I'm so glad that I took this risk. I'm so glad that I made this choice to put my stuff out there, to put it out there, even in risk of, not being accepted or not being loved, not being heard, my message not being, risking distortion for sure. But what the promise is that it will bring you to those who are your soul family, are your tribe. They will hear you. They'll hear your message. They'll come towards you. You can build this thing into something much bigger. Again, 3 of Pentacles twice, okay? Well, yeah, it did come through twice, okay? 3 of Pentacles. Building something with others, okay? Building something in the physical, collaborating with your soul family, okay? 7 of Wands twice, okay? 7 of Wands twice. Conviction, okay? This is standing your ground. Strength twice. Did we have strength? Yes, we did, right? Yeah, we did right here. Strength. Strength twice. You're getting so many double confirmation messages here. They're saying you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Stand your ground. Stand in your power. Build what it is you want. You will be attracted to those who are going to help you build this thing. Okay? As soon as you put out your message, okay? As soon as you can say, this is my message. I don't care what anyone has to say. Here it is. Okay? Here it is. And I'm in my convictions, because this is divine. It will bring about those who go, oh, I smelt your smell. I heard your voice. I loved your thing. I also, do this. I also, I just love it. I want to support you. I want to grow with you. I want to work with you. Okay, but it's that strength of risking it. It's that being in that conviction of self, saying I'm ready, saying I have what it takes in order to do this, in order to put it out there. Whatever that means, even if I have to face obstacles, challenges along the way, I know that this is something that needs to be heard, put out. Okay, I have to do it for me. 2 of Cups, bringing you closer, bringing you in union with what it is that you love in life, your passions, your creative pursuit, your success, but also those who feel you, okay? Those who get you, those who vibe with you, especially if you've been in a time of loneliness, or having to go out on your own, okay? Again, with the decision, 2 of Swords, there's a decision that needs to be made, okay? You have to make the choice to go forward on this, to take action on this, okay? And how will they know? How will they know when to take action? How will they know? The Hangman, okay? Clarity will come. Look at that. The Hangman, the Hermit. It's time to come out. I feel like the light bulb moment is coming on. You're starting to see what moves you need to make. You'll know when the waiting game is over. You'll know when it's time to come out of this hermit mode, come out of all the learning. It's like you're gonna see the light bulb will come on within you where it's like, it's time for me. Okay, you're ready. You are ready. You have all the wisdom. Okay, you know who you are. You know what you can create. You can create so much abundance in your life with this. Okay, you can create a very stable foundation for yourself. And you will see, okay, in this, because you're coming out of a time of stillness, stagnancy, of learning, of gaining new perspectives, gaining wisdom. And now it's time for you to make the decision to come out of that. I think it's just up to you. They're saying you can come out of this anytime you want. You see clearly. You know what you have to do. You know who you are. You have everything you need. I feel like the ball is in your court. You have to stand in your power of knowing and reveal it. Okay, reveal yourself. You have to just step into the shoes. They're like, you're totally ready to do this. This is now, the ball is totally in your court. You have the power to decide when it is that you take action on this. But they say, please choose wisely and please choose to do this. Okay? All right, Pile 2, that was your reading today. I hope it resonated with you. And if it did, please leave a comment. Let me know how it resonated, if you liked your reading. And if it did, also, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own personal situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, Pile 2. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading, the next steps in your career. All right, let's get right into it. Put your messages there and your stone here. So you guys were attracted to the Artist card, and it says light attributes expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attributes, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as starving artists to elicit pity. All right. So yeah, you guys definitely have some kind of creation. Maybe you have a creative business, you do something, that is very passionate to you. We are actually going to leave this deck. Maybe it's like next steps and like, what do I create next, or where do I go with this, I feel like it's almost like you're at a level of success or accomplishment and you're like, okay, how do I take this to the next level? What do I do next to kind of elevate this? All right, Spirit's going to take us to the Matchbox Tarot, which is a deck that I created, okay? And it will be for sale shortly, probably by next week. Okay, I actually did some changes to this deck and I will be doing an unboxing video showing you guys the version that you will be getting. Okay, so anyways, look out for that. Strength. Yes, having that strength. I think you're coming into almost a newfound level of mastery, with the Queen of Swords as well. Hold on, I'm gonna let the cards flow before I begin. King of Swords, whoa. So we have divine counterparts here. So I don't know if some of you guys work with your significant other or not. And this doesn't have to be a significant other. This could be a friendship, okay, or a partnership, a collaboration. But there's this message of 2 here. So it's like a balance of 2. Maybe the next step is bringing someone else on or working more closely with someone else going forward in a creative project. Okay, it's this, it's almost like these 2 people bring such a different element to this thing. And they're both masters in their own right. Okay, it's like, it's almost, okay, I'm going to keep going before I start. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, 2, okay, and the 5 of Pentacles. there is a new start here. And this could be, for some of you, this is you working with someone else. For others of you, this is you realizing the mastery within yourself, having that up level of balance between your masculine and feminine within you, between the shadow and the light. Okay. You're coming into this mastery within, and it's really going to be reflected in your outer world. Okay, 2 new beginnings. There's something with the 2 here. So some of you, it's like 2 people coming together, and it's going to create something much bigger as far as success in your life, up-leveling a project, up-leveling your career, your success in general. And others of you, it's going to be it's you coming into this mastery balance of masculine and feminine. And this is creating 2 beautiful new beginnings within your career. And so it's almost as though you have, again, so guys are definitely have something to do with creativity here. You don't have to be a physical, actual painter, right? Or an artist in that way, but it's just an artist in general. Sorry, I had to take off my sweater. But this is leading you, okay, to something that you're going to love. You have a new beginning here, possibly 2. Maybe it's like a new beginning in love and a new beginning in your career. Somehow they're connected, okay? Because I'm getting quite a lot here. But it's bringing you out of a time of financial strife, okay? It's like you've been beat up, you've been bruised, you feel like life is coming at you at all angles, okay? And like there's always something around the corner that's going to bring you down or hurt you or, knock down your idea, okay? But you're coming out of a time of lack into a time of much more balance, new beginnings that are going to feel good within your career, okay? That it's like something that of the heart that you've been wanting to bring in, and maybe that's with someone else. But it's just this passion. There's some kind of new project, new idea, new beginning in some way that is going to light up your heart, light up your passion. Okay, I want to get more information because it's interesting. Where are we going? We're going to go to the movie tarot. It might bring you and someone closer together in your love because you're like, oh, we can work on this together, and it just brings you closer because you're working together and you guys just become it not only helps your success financially, but it also helps your love and your support, or you meet someone through this thing. It's just, there's 2 things connected here. There's 2 things connected. 7 of Wands. Everyone's gotten this so far. Your convictions, standing your ground. It's something you've been really, really working hard towards, okay? Something you've really not given up on. Six of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Whatever this new beginning is, wow. It's something you fought for, okay? It's something you have fought for. And it's something you feel like you've been held back with. Okay, there's something that's been maybe stopping you, but it's something that you've been wanting for such a long time, that you've been really fighting for, that you've been working towards, that it's like you never gave up even hope, hope on this to be real in your life, to be something that you could do in your life. Six of Cups can talk about a dream, okay, a dream within our hearts, something that makes our inner child really happy, a blessing, okay? And obviously there is this massive blessing that wants to come through. So we have the Ace, right? This new beginning leading you to the 10 of Cups. Fulfillment, complete emotional fulfillment. Okay, so if this is you in a partnership working together and creating that, huge success, and it's like, it's not only going to create financial and career success, but it's going to create your relationship together, whether it's, romantic or not, into something that is like a soul tie, a soul bond, something that is much bigger than what it started out as. Okay. And of others of you, where this is you coming into that mastery, that complete balance within yourself. And so now that's opening like this new portal as far as your creation, your what you're passionate about. So a new start, meaning could be getting a new job, starting at a new company, or starting your own thing, where maybe the energy is just moving a lot better now, where it's like, now I'm actually able to focus and create things that I love, that, I have more time, I have more space now. And it's like things are going to start working, pulling me out of the 5 of Pentacles of lack, things that I've been, really working on, trying to get to work. And now I'm being led out of stagnancy, out of like this hard kind of challenging type energy. And I'm getting blessed, okay? My inner child is now, it's almost like my inner child gets to shine on a new level, and it's leading me to much more fulfillment, much more success, much more just satisfaction within myself and within my dream. Okay, we're gonna go to the spirit animal. Next steps. Cobra. Okay, I'm going to read this one out of the book for you guys. Cobra. And moth. You have moth at the bottom of the deck. Pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who have led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So maybe there is someone who comes in who is like a teacher or a guide or a mentor, or you guys just partner up and you're just such a good balance. Okay. There's something coming through, a new opportunity, project, person that's going to lead you on a new path, on a new beginning, okay? Or this new beginning leads you to this person that is key in your growth, in your next steps, okay? It's going to help you come out of a time of stagnancy or feeling like, okay, I've reached this level and now I'm ready for the next. And they kind of help you break out of any self-limiting beliefs or show you a new way, show you what's possible. Okay. Yeah. 6 of Cups is like, it's that blessing that comes through that leads you to where you've been wanting to go. I'm also going to read Moth because that came through here. Impulsive, hasty, wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. Okay, and so that might be just a side message for you guys because maybe this is something, like we do have the 8 of Swords and the Seven of Wands, meaning like this, there has been a lot of challenges. There has been a lot of blockages, maybe parts of us where we weren't sure we could do it, right? But this is saying that try to go through it. Try to remember that everything comes about for a reason, and that you will come out of this lack. There is this new beginning that is coming through. Okay, this feeling without. I'm going to get your little messages here. Abundance, windfall. Okay, don't worry. You will not be in this lack energy for long, or this feeling of like financial, maybe, you have 3, not having as much finances as you'd like. Okay, there's some kind of partnership, or there's like 2 new beginnings that's coming through that is really going to bring in so much more abundance for you. Whether it's realizing, there is someone in your life that you've been wanting to partner up with, or it's you meeting someone who's like, you just vibe so well and it's meant to come together. Or this is you just coming finally into that balance after having worked it, standing your ground, coming past limiting beliefs, and then you're like balanced, and that opens this new portal of these new beginnings. Within your passion, within what it is you want to create, creating that abundance, creating that. Okay, we have calm and relaxation. And manifestation coming into view. Wow. You guys have something big that is coming into view, a manifestation that is coming through, leading you to abundance. Maybe it's a childhood dream. Maybe it's something that you've been wanting for a long, long time. Something's going to make your inner child super, super happy. Okay, this is overflow of emotion and support and gratitude and love, and just feeling that deep, deep sense of self, ultimate satisfaction within. Okay, we can be calm in knowing that this new beginning is coming through for us. Okay, having that faith in why everything had to happen, knowing that there is someone that's going to come in to guide us in some way, guide us through, whether that's just saying, here's the message, or the yes, or the support coming through that leads to this new beginning. Okay, what else does pile 3 need to know? Choose wisely. Okay, choose wisely. There's going to be some kind of choice coming through. Maybe you're going to have to leave something behind. Okay, with moving on here, 6 of Swords. Solitude, coming out of a time of solitude, maybe of working on your own. Okay, and Judgment with Truth. So huge shifts happening. Maybe you are moving on from maybe a time of solitude, a time of working on your own, and kind of realizing that the next steps, I have to, team up, or I have to go forward on this. I have to release some kind of solitude or some kind of time of, going it on my own. Okay, but there is some kind of truth that is coming through, okay, that is going to allow this transition into a much more easier time in your life, okay, that's going to bring you out of solitude, out of doing it on your own, or without support, okay, that it's your time now to move forward into that new portal, like we were saying, right? There is a portal here. Look, the light coming through, the portal here. It's like, I think you've learned what it is you needed to learn as far as you could at this stage of doing it on your own or solitude. And now it's time to maybe physically move for some of you, to go towards the new, to move on, to choose a new way, a different path, a new, direction. if that's just adding someone, or if that's actually going somewhere, if that's, focusing on a new thing. But there's definitely a huge new beginning, a manifestation finally coming into view. Maybe this new beginning reveals itself. Hey, there's this opportunity over here. It forces you to choose to move on from something else, move away, go forward, because this is divinely connected to your higher calling. Okay, this is what life is now ushering you into, a new stage, a new form of creation, of being. Okay, you're coming out from the top of a mountain. You're having to leave some kind of maybe form of comfortability, or some time of solitude, or, a time of learning. And now we must stand in our power and move towards this new beginning, this light, okay? Because abundance wants to come in. Fulfillment wants to come in. Our manifestation wants to come in. It's time. Okay, so there is going to be something that allows you to step into this new portal. And I want to just ask what that's going to be. Okay, how are they going to know when to step through? What is this going to be? How is this going to come through? Queen of Swords. Again, double confirmation. Queen of Swords. You have to stand in the conviction of knowing you have what it takes, standing in your truth. Maybe having to face a challenge, having to face something of yourself that's been holding you back. Face a fear, right? Facing this opponent of, okay, your goal is on the other side of this, and you have to face maybe the fear of the leap to go forward. You have to fear, leaving behind something comfortable. You have to fear putting yourself out there. You have to face your fear of bringing another person on to something that means a lot to you. The Emperor. Okay. Standing in our power, standing in that leadership role. And maybe that's Page of Coins. Okay, maybe that's something, maybe it's beginning something new, or beginning from a learner stage, right? Maybe that's our fear of stepping in our power and beginning something in a new way. And so we have to face that. That might be this challenge that we come up against, but on the other side of it is our new beginning, okay? Face the fear of, moving in a new direction. Face the fear of, trusting someone to bring them on, coming out of, working alone, possibly. And there is something here that wants you to start, to begin, and manifestation that wants to be, come through you, be reflected through you. There is a manifestation here that needs to be now. You need to step into the power shoes, okay, and bring this about. I think it's going to start with you facing a fear here. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Again, we see the 2 people. So this path might be directly connected with someone else. Okay? It's like the crowns are being crowned here. It's almost time for you now to join in with someone else, to go onto this new path, to expand in this new way with someone else. There might just be one last challenge you have to face that requires you to step into your power. That then it's like, okay, now you're ready. Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, again with the 2 people. Look, it's 5 and the 6. You and someone else now, it's time for you guys to team up and face the world together. Face the next challenges together. Face the next parts of our world, of our creation, of our business, of our lives together. Okay? This is so crazy. And that might be something that's kind of based in fear for you, or like something that's challenging for you, or like, I don't know, like, I kind of have to face this fear of maybe bringing someone on. But the next part of phase of your career or of your learning, right, is you facing this with someone else. It's like there is this kind of like a team up here, and maybe it's because things are going to get more intense or whatever it is, but it's like, but we're meant to join in, come together and face the next bits of life as a unit. Ace of Coins, there's an abundance, a manifestation, right? A windfall that is going to come with this. Okay, it's time. They're saying this is like, it's time for this now. It's time for you to face these next challenges, this next, level of life. Bring in this abundance. What's going to trigger and be able to bring in this amount of abundance is you're going to need backup. You're going to need help. Okay. And so, it's like you guys, you guys balance each other out. You bring the right pieces of the pie. You have these sets of skills, they have these sets of skills, and together we're able to bring in much more than we would have on our own. We're able to face bigger challenges together, right? Instead of just you facing it off by yourself and maybe feeling defeated or whatever, or it being just harder. Okay, so it's you coming together, being able to overcome much more with this other person. Building more, building the next level, building the next steps, expanding this practice, expanding this creation, expanding this, direction, this career, whatever it is that you focus on. It's bringing that other person, bringing in that balance to expand in way larger ways. Okay, I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated with you guys. If it did, please let me know in the comments. And if it resonated, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you would like to know more, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, Pile 3. All of my love. Peace.